I Love You Back. A new production here. First selection is called Orca. Orca, orca, wild and free, come along and swim with me to a place that we both know, across the ocean to and fro. Gliding through the water, we mirror grace, sometimes appearing like we're in a race. Take me on your back and let me ride with you. I'll whisper to you where to take me to. So onward to places I have never been. Orca, I will always be your friend. Oh, Orca, beautiful and sweet, come along and play with me. We will frolic in the open sea. No one can keep you from being free. I'll play the music you want to hear, and never again will you live in fear. I bow to you, Orca, king of the sea, and in my heart you will always be my secret and my mystery, racing, gliding, wild and free. Second selection is called Orca Too. T-O-O. I'd love to see you wild and free, to match the spirit of Orca. So come with me to the edge of the sea, to hitch a ride on Orca, and you will find what you want to know in your going to and fro. You will be what you want to be, for I can see you truly free. I'd love to see you wild and free as you are riding Orca. The ocean mist seen in your hair highlights the rainbow that is there. The sonata you are playing sounds much like bands of birds praying. The beautiful that you perceived is nothing but your own beauty. The sweetness that you see in Orca is nothing but love in your aura. I'd love to see you wild and free, to match the stride of Orca. I long to see you frolic play, to cool you off in the heat of the day. I want to see you swim along as you remake the ocean home. He takes you on his back to ride with you, and you are bound so close that you are Orca Too. And then he takes you places you both know, in mountains high above the ocean floor, and on to places you have never been, to build a bond ship that will never end. He then takes your bow, turns it into a vow to always love you. So I'd love to see you astride, gliding on Orca, slashing through the waves, leapfrogging through the topsoil of the ocean, flying, nullifying embryonic hurricanes. Like I was saying, we must get down to the edge of the sea and match the spirit of Orca. Number 3 is called A Long Key. It's the third selection here. You are a key to my long lost past and my long-term future, since I'd spend too much time in the sun to warm me like you do. It would take too long listening backwards to hear the music your voice speaks. It would take too long to reach the future without you. So long hours with you are the key. Fourth selection is called You Are the Strongest Wine I Ever Had. You must be my dream come true, 'cause in my dreams I drink of you. You are the strongest wine I ever had. You drug me with a mighty blast. And when you give your wine to me, I love to give you mine with glee. You are the strongest wine I ever had. Your wine is never ever bad. Come on, intoxicate me to the hilt. I will not care about the guilt. You are my only drug of choice. Without your wine, I'm simply lost. I'll surely keep on coming back, for you my aphrodisiac. You lift me high to fly in time, because you are the perfect wine. I soar above the canyons with you as my companion. As long as there is time, I will feast on your wine, and I don't want the rest. I love it, need it, got to have you forever, 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 and drink and drink and drink and drink and dream the strongest wine I ever, 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 ever had. Number 5 is called A Matter of Time. I was sitting here thinking about you. There's nothing else I'd rather do. Thinking of where you might be. Thinking it's you I want to see. Thinking of time that we could share. Thinking of how I long to be there. Now, none of this can really be true, because I don't even know you. Yet thoughts of you dance through my mind. I know it's just a matter of time, but where and when will you be mine when I don't even know you? You're in my dreams night and day. The thoughts never fade away. How have you made me feel like this? You make me feel it's you I miss. So I've simply got to know you. I need to touch your face, look in your eyes, and feel your heart here next to mine. I want to reach out and kiss your lips, one kiss for every joy I missed, and keep you dancing through my mind, day and night, all the time, wherever, whenever there's thoughts and time, so I can get to know you. Number 6 is called Maybe Words May Come. I don't know if this will work. The words and inspiration do not flow like I'm used to. Let me take leave to walk within the woods, then maybe words may come. I'm used to feelings streaming forth as easily as the waters rush the streams in springtime. Being elated and writing this in mighty, weighty words that iterate or move creation. I'm used to being in love, feeling this response in nature, then writing about it. I'm used to seeing mountains of beauty everywhere, entering in at everything, making my mark and recording this in words. I capture, command, cajole. I even stoop to seducing words so I can have my way with them. So let me take leave to walk within the woods, then maybe words may come. Selection number 7. Thanks for coming out into my words. The words are formed within my soul by you. Then I feel you in my heart, a part of me. And I want to love the part of you within me, outside me, wherever you are. I reach into you, out to you, wherever you are, to say I love you, love you, love you, wonderful, lovely, exotic beauty. And I want you, want you, want you in my words forevermore. I really do love you, and my love is reaching out, for without a doubt I love you, and throughout my being there's one accord. It's just one word, and I love you, love you, love you, and my heart says yes. That's what life is all about. So thanks for coming out into my words. The 8th selection is called Gift. I have one more gift for you, which is actually a gift from you, making it a gift from both to each. When used, it makes us richer, makes us happy, gets better and multiplies, and my gift awaits your use. Number 9 is called Alone at Night. You can come and set me free if you come here next to me. We can soar to lofty heights like an arrow takes to flight. And the day we are together is when we feel what lasts forever. And sure as gold will never perish, we build a love you'll want to cherish. And as a rose perfumes the air, our love will freshen everywhere. And being alone at night will vanish, banished by the light of love. So come along and set me free and get your love here next to me. Number 10 is called Adorable Moments. I absolutely and thoroughly adore the stunningly beautiful and considerate and lovable moments you create. Number 11 is called Inspirational Friend. To my very special friend, whose beauty and presence rekindles in me the powerful forces of love and inspiration, motivation, desire, and life. Number 12 is called You Take Me Everywhere. When I'm with you, you take me everywhere. I want to go with you there, now. Say, where have you been? Come give my world a spin. You send my soul to singing. You give my life its meaning. I love to be with you. You touch me through and through. I love the way you smile. Come send me for a while. I want you back here today. Is this position okay? The love you give has set me free. You show me more what love can be. Come take me everywhere. Come and take me there. Number 13 is called Happy Birthday, Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. I can't wait to see and celebrate you. Today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, post time, if it's when time is real. You're getting better every year. Your lips are sweeter, your laughter richer. Your wisdom keeps on growing. Your eyes reflect the springtime's truer. You warm me when I think of you. When you come near, I'm set ablaze into a steady flame. I can't wait to hold you, taste you, hear you in my ear, and love the very thought of you. Today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, post time, if it's when time is real. I love you back. Now this will have to be done with, I guess, maybe two people, a male and female at some time. I love you back. She smiled and said, hello. He said, how are you? Fine, she said. I'll say, he said. He said, you know, I have the biggest crush on you. She said, why is that? He said, it's because of the way you laugh. She said, are you serious? He said, you have a deep, full laugh. That's the kind of laugh I can warm up to. So, you like me for my laugh? He said, I adore you because you're bright, lovely, you're natural. You talk, you walk, you think, and act like a free person would do. Are you trying to say healthy? And one word, maybe. And you've been telling me that you're in love with me? He said, when I see you or think of you, I love you. And every time I see you, I love you all over again. These are words taken from a previous poem by yours truly. She said, sometimes I love you much too much. That kind of love can get you hurt. I care so much and want you so. These things I tell you shouldn't know. Your love may be just like the rest. Take all my love and move your nest. This too taken from a previous poem by yours truly. He said, why do you love me? She said, because you're special. What? You're nice. He said. And then she said, you have reminded me of Dr. J. He said, yes, but I can't fly. Or maybe Billy D. Williams. He said, well, my acting is for real. Aha, she said. You remind me of Andre Dawson. You know he used to play for the Cubs, or with the Cubs. Have you been working out? Well, I do love spring practice. Another play on a previous poem. But I have to work on hitting home runs. Then he said, I'd love to score with you any time. She said, we make an interesting team. A winning team, he reminded her. She said, you know, you're using me to produce words for you. No, I'm using you to make me whole. so that we can be productive. When will this end, she said. When we curl up time to bed, and lifetime after lifetime is no more, and I have no heart to adore you with, no arms to reach for you, no words to say I love you with. When we reclaim the earth and make a better way, and love is seen in all its glory and creates a better day. And when we fully preach his word and redeem his chosen and his good, when I no longer need to practice loving fully, and when we all can say to him, like I now say to you, thanks for loving me throughout eternity. With all the force and power of the universe, I love you back fully forever. I love you. I truly love you back. I love you back. Number 15 is called, What Are We Meeting For This Time? Because I love you, I want from you the time to meet, to give to you everything or nothing, or something in between, for a moment or an hour of one day of one lifetime for all eternity. I'll give you so much more than hours have to give, so let's consider days. And if you plan for just one day, that plan won't bother me, for you'll be back. We'll find a way throughout the span of time. Because I love you endlessly, I know just how to give you everything into one day to make this life complete. And you'll be back throughout all time. We'll meet, we'll meet, we'll meet. Number 16 is called Interesting. The most interesting things about you, not necessarily in that order, are your intelligence, knowledge and knowing, your freckles, and your hair. I love your freckles, and to see your hair in sunlight. Your laugh, smiles, and sense of humor. You have the best Illinois, land of Lincoln, world-class, classic sunny smile. And your eyes, forgive me if I stare at you. Your voice, I love to hear you talk or just say wisdom words. And your body, yes. But the most interesting things about you are your interests and their order. Number 17 is growing. My love for you is growing, just as newly forming mountains seek the sky. In time, these towering powerhouses and our heaven meet. Number 18, I had a dream. Who is this man I see who comes and visits in my dream? I guess this would be done by a woman. He stands there looking over me as if he knows just what I seek. He must know me secretly because he knows me in my sleep. You know, this man is always there. Somehow he knows me everywhere. He reaches out and touches me, a perfect date with destiny. Hand in hand we take a walk and laugh and talk like lovers talk. There is a soft and gentle breeze, and songs of birds are heard from trees. The sun is shining in our face. Our glow of love will never fade. He looks into my eyes, stirring feelings deep inside. Then he holds me in his arms for a kiss that you would miss. Then the man knows what to do. He takes and loves me through and through. And when I know we'll never part, I awaken with a start. Now is my life a fantasy because I'd rather be asleep? Who is this man I see, who comes and visits in my sleep? I suspect that it is you, because my dreams always come true. Number 19 is called, I love spring practice. I like to practice making love with you. I send it into you as our eyes meet, as our hands touch, and as we talk. I go for the goal as long distance lover. I pump it up for hours and into you, cross time and space. I love you when I think of you. I telegraph it, phone it, write it, speak it, spout it. I almost shout it. Then calm me down, warm me down. Not just for our coming acrobatic, ecstatic interlude, but for the long season of life ahead, I change my pace and perform the following exercise. I name a cloud for you and taste you in every drop of water from the sky. I write a song for you for broadcast over satellite. To the endless universe, your fame will never end. I wish you Godspeed, joy, and happiness, and bid you meet the heavenly hosts and benefactors. I send so much love to you that it makes a visible path in the invisible skies. And finally, I wrap you in my aura so you can see forever. Now this love workout is so good to us and good for us. And when you come off the sidelines and do it with me, we'll both be fit and trim. Number 20 is called Teachers Petting and Playing. Because I need to grow, it's you I need to know. To learn the hidden facts, we need to interact. Because we all can teach, we all can bridge the breach. I'll be your teacher's pet, so ask and see what you can get. We'll study what's old and study what's new, and why I love you when there is no clue. We'll get at why I share and care for you, and why in the world there's morning dew. Together we can ponder what's in here and what's out yonder. We'll look at how the earth was born and find the path to where it's going. We'll find out why you are a lovely star and snowflakes are the way they are, and why I love you without end and it rains on oceans when it is sent. We'll study and pass the hardest test, know when and where the sun star rests, and why you look and taste so sweet, and intersections tend to meet. And to love you once is not enough, and penguins walk to strut their stuff. And why tomorrow always comes, and we can't put off what happened once. Why good people sometimes act so bad, and whatever is made can never last. We'll look at everlasting love and joy, and maybe our firstborn will be a boy. Why we shed tears when we feel so good. I'll be with you if I only could. Why loving you is so much fun, and why a fire will make things burn. And why our children are so bright, and confirm that God is made of light. We'll find out who and what we are today, and why our forebears taught us to pray. Why loving you is what I need, and plants and animals need to feed. Our field trip will take you where you have the nerve to go, and I will surely love you round your every curve and more, and find the bustling play lot where angels like to play. Learn how to bathe in Father's glory till night turns into day. We should not wait or hesitate. Together we both can graduate, because we need to know. In love we both can grow. Number 21 is called She is the Temple of the Living God. She is the temple of the living God, an apparel, adornment for him. So go ahead, adore and love her, sharing all you have. And he is the temple of the living God, an apparel, adornment for her. So share your all with him. Then fight for love in the world. Go love a Mormon, Muslim, Jew, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Adventist, Witness. Love an American today. Then love an Asian, an African, a European. Go love a Native American, and don't stop there. Even love an atheist, materialist, the selfish. They need a lot of love. Then wage a holy war of love, of caring, sharing, and daring adorations. Adopt the declaration of love. Complete our spiritual revolution and overthrow the evil devils. Get independent. Adore the origin of love, inside, outside. He resides in everyone and out there. Then get eternal, universal citizenship and care and share with daring adorations of the temple of God. Love that one. Number 22 is called Pretty Sweet. You are pretty sweet, refreshingly sweet, wonderful, delicious, candy sweet, and pretty. Number 23 is Your Smile Reminds Me. Your smile reminds me of the wondrous phases of life, the omnipresent green of spring, or wintry snowy white, the smell of leafy ruffled, multicolored leaves of fall, the travels in his will and might, breathing life in all the seasons, planting roots in matter, where bounds do not exist. The vistas in your smiling eyes enhance your lips with nectar, dew, and everlasting light must live securely in you. Your smile reminds me of the need to know you, see the blueprint, touch the very foundations, and build that beauty and the majesty that we have known and that you smile. Your smile reminds me of all joys of perfect love and wisdom and welcome time, that is. Your smile reminds me of all joys of perfect love and welcome time, that is, when peace is born and all creation smiles. I need to do. Number 24 is called Beloved. Beloved is the meaning of Amy. The wonderful word that one can say is she. Her smile will set your chakras spinning. The angels named her thus Beloved. Our God has called her splendid radiance and priceless princess, adored before time was until it ceases. Can any look as sweet and lovely? Her mission, man's most pleasing form of life. Can any words be loved as dearly as this wonderful she? Number 25 is called Bloodlines This Lifetime. I'm happy to renew my acquaintance with you from that lifetime. I love to love you. To pick up the conversation where we left off before, so we can renew my bloodline with your bloodline for all times. Number 26, the last selection, is called Celebration. I always think of Kool and the Gang when I hear celebration, basically. I serenade you on this date to steal the music you generate and celebrate you in this way, the beauty in my dreams and fate. The lines will last forevermore to show it's you that I adore. So here's my pledge made to you. It's clear to me what I shall do. Think of you on every morning. Pretty birds sing pretty songs. Rename Venus after you and call its moons our children's names. Give my heart, adorned with love, to share the powers of our minds. Plant flowers in the spring to show the rainbows of our love. Write words of you that build a spiral staircase in the skies. Wrap you in apparels of our love to keep your heart both warm and kind. Reclaim the earth, recapture time, and give you some, and give you some. And travel endless love with you until we find the end, and serenade you, celebrate you one time past that when, then celebrate you again and again and again. And that's the end. However, I think there's one more slide that I want to mention here. It has a listing of books by James Robinson, also called Yusuf Khalim. That's yours truly. And the books include People of the Future Day, You Are Too Beautiful, I Love You Back, You Look So Good, Healing Begins with the Mind, Jubilee Worldwide, Laura Forever, Tanisha Love, Golina All About Love, I Call My Sugar, Candy, Natalia with Love, Svetlana, Angel of Love, Lori, My Dream Girl, Love of My Life, The Second Coming, and You Reminded Me of Eva Longoria. My books are available on sunrawcommunications.com. They're available at Amazon and at Barnes & Noble and at lulu.com. Thanks for listening.